to Words of Wisdom and Guidance. How are you? How's your weekend been? Today, how's your day been? How's the energy? What is happening? How are you feeling? Are you ready for this next week? We've got a lot happening next week. A lot is happening energetically wise. And I just feel like, yep, it's all going to start to make sense. I don't know why I feel like that. Today when I went for my walk on my path, as I was talking to a close friend of mine, Spirit was like, there's your feather today, Debbie. So I had my beautiful feather on my path today. I also took my mother down to the beach, down to the cliffs where the sunflower fields were. And we had a lovely walk through the sunflower fields. And I came back with a lovely sunflower. And I do love a sunflower. So we have got beautiful sunflowers. And it was just lovely to be in that fresh air, walking with my mom, making memories, having a lovely happiness and joy time. Because that is what I'm focusing in on. I was thinking of this morning again, that heavy energy, and then I asked for guidance. When I woke up, the sunflower, go to the sunflowers came up. I don't know why I had to do it, but I did it. I literally made the decision this morning. I was awake at like 5 o'clock in the morning. It was crazy. But I did some meditation and I got myself going, and I've had a beautiful, wonderful day. Ended up having food with my son at my parents', having some food, having some nice family time. So it's been a very beautiful, blessed day. Beautiful, happy, blessed day. And I am very, very grateful. And that's it. I wanted to share that with you guys. So if you want to say that you are grateful for something, let me know. Put it in the comments. Love to hear from you. I think that's our message, though, for this week. It's about really grounding into your gratitude, where you are, being happy, being ready for that happiness, because it is about to arrive. I really, really feel it. I mean, more than now. I don't need more happiness. But I feel that that's what's going to happen. Let us see what our guidance is for today. It's a number 2 day as well. So duality, harmony, balance. Making sure this week that's where you sort of really focus, okay? Passion drives the desire for success. Only love can sustain persistence. Only love. So can you sustain the persistence? You know, I mean, we want love, don't we? We want to feel love. We want to be love. So right now it's about really sustaining that for yourself, nurturing who you are, being where you are, and having that gratitude for who you are and where you are. So passion drives the desire for success. So where this week are you going to find your passion? And often that's a great motivator, isn't it? When you're passionate about something. So let's see what our cards are going to be guiding us with. We have the Magic of the Witches on our table today. Straight away when I came up, the energy was calling me and I thought, right, not going to even question. Going to do it. We are going to start with the Significator card from the Inner Temple, always, because it's a good way in which we will get our overall feeling for this week. What is our energy telling us? Deeper than before. Deeper than before. Yeah. I feel that this week is going to be very much about that. It's going to be a very interesting week this week. As we get in closer and closer and closer to that portal opening, that 8-8 portal. So work with the energy this week. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm hearing. Pay attention. And as I did that, I'm just looking across to this card with energy. So really strong. Pay attention to the energy this week. Pay attention to how you feel. Okay. And remember to keep balanced and grounded and in harmony with yourself. Okay, good. We have plenty that has come out alongside soul retrieval. Isn't that interesting? We have plenty and soul retrieval. So, let's put plenty there. I'll put soul retrieval in my little stand. I like that. I really love that. That's sort of, I really love that inner, it's almost like the inner child, sort of just, I'm holding that soul retrieval. I'm coming back to me. I'm in balance and harmony and belief and trust. Just watch me. Just watch me go. Yes, it's time. It is time for that movement. I'm feeling that energy. It's beautiful. Right, let's have a look at soul retrieval first of all. Soul retrieval. This card can appear for two reasons. Firstly, because a lost part of your soul is wanting to return home to you. Sometimes the loss, shame or hurt we experience is too great and part of our soul leaves our body. When this happens, it can feel like part of us is missing or as if we're not quite ourselves. So that missing puzzle piece, you might be feeling that, okay? Especially when we have to leave things behind, when we're very aware of that letting go, surrendering, leaving things, changing friends, changing jobs, changing homes, whatever it might be, when there's that significant transformation of change, and we've just all been going through that. So you might find that there is a bit of a missing piece, okay? My heart is missing a piece. I know that. My soul, my twin soul is missing from my heart, and I know that, but I've become very used to feeling like I need to be in union with myself. I can solve my own situation. Until such time as that will change, I'm okay with it. So secondly, it can also be because your soul is trying to get your attention. Perhaps you've been spending too much time living from your head rather than your heart. Maybe your soul is longing for you to listen to it, to express it, to spend time with it. So this card can come as a warning to wake up and remember the soul. The soul can be likened to both the ancient wise part of you and the divine child within. So the ancient Greeks spoke of two different types of time, Chronos time and Kairos time. Chronos time is linear time, whereas Kairos time is the soul time. It is that creative time. It's that mystical time. The card is inviting you to spend more time here in the Kairos time. You know, when we sort of, well, I'll start a reading and then I'll look and it's like 50 minutes later and that I don't even know where that time's gone. Now, if I had to stand in a queue for 50 minutes, I would be so annoyed by the time I got to the end. I really would. I'd be irritated. I'd be tired. I'd be fed up. But Kairos time is that passion for something you love to do. When you're investing something, you don't see time, do you? So what does your soul most want you to do? What's your soul most yearning for? How do you feel most connected to your soul? How can you call more and more of your soul back into your body and the center of your life? So your inner temple activation is, I will call all parts of my soul to me here now. Okay, come back to you. Like I say, my missing piece, I can solve that for myself right now. I'm not longing, I'm not asking, I'm not building, stories in my head. I'm back to myself. Bring yourself back. That's why I was sort of starting talking about balance, harmony, the happiness and joy we feel, me needing nothing. Okay, quite happy in gratitude, because this is what plenty is all about right now. Plenty is abundance, gratitude, receiving, overflowing, more than enough, harvest, success, bounty. So this is a card about resourcing and receiving. It can be a reflection of your current mindset or energy levels, or it could be a representation of where things may be headed based on how you're currently spending your thoughts, your energy, your time. It's about your mindset and the way you live your life, as much as it's about your physical reality. And this is so important. I had a conversation, and I have mentioned it, I think, in a reading a few days ago. But if you're new here, welcome, and well done for listening to me for 9 minutes. But the point I was just going to make was, I had a conversation with someone who asked me, tell me everything that makes you happy. And I could run off that list. And then he said, well, what is shit in your life? And I was like, I absolutely could not answer him with anything. And it made me realize it was wonderful that he'd asked me that question. At first I thought, oh, but then I realized, well, because I have focused on my world, in my now, in my living here, where I have this gratitude, this love, this blessing. I'm blessed to be sitting here right now doing this with you guys. Beautiful. My beautiful day I spent today with my parents, with my son, at getting sunflowers. Beautiful. In a beautiful part of the world. What more could I have ever wanted? So plenty is a reflection of overspilling bounty, goodness, abundance, flow, ease, and joy. Finding the joy in the small moments, we do hear that. The earth is naturally abundant and plentiful. However, if some of us take more than we need, if we hoard and grab and are greedy, there won't be enough for everyone. This is where the planet is right now, and we're all being called to turn the ship around. So this is a very welcome message that harmony and abundance are either here or on their way. So I am here with harmony and abundance. I have everything that I could possibly want, bar one thing, okay? But I'm okay with that on its way. When you feel that way, of course, you can then really look into what it is that your soul is trying to tell you. What is it that you are trying to be guided? You can see where things are going and what synchronicities are happening, and you would see your signs, and you know where you're being guided because you are here in this way of thinking. So really value the energy this week to be able to do that, because when you step through that 8-8 portal, bingo, you are there, you're ready, you can transform your life. Only love can sustain persistence. So love for your journey, love for you, love for your everyone around you, love for your life, love, love, love from your heart. Open that heart and allow that to guide you right now. Okay, so let's ask then our Witch's Life, the Oracle, what is our guidance for this week? What is our guidance for this week? And I do love these cards because they have the butterflies on them. They also have like a full moon, which we've just gone through. And the purple, the beautiful purple, is all about intuition. So, what are you being guided with? Where you know something is happening. Your soul will be telling you. So if you are in touch, stay around, stick around. Let's see what our guidance is, please, for this week. What is our guidance, please, for this week? What is our guidance, please? Wildflowers. And I've just been where there were beautiful wildflowers. And I'm actually going to water my wildflower garden any minute after I finish with you guys. Give it a nice water. Anything else, please, Spirit? What else can you tell us for guidance for this week, please? That's it. That is it. Clear quartz. Funny. And I was looking for my clear quartz today. Okay. And clear quartz is embrace the shadows because it's gently lifting. Light is needed now to nourish you. So, yeah, it is a gentle enlightenment. It's a very gentle landing right now. I'm going to take that because that really is a beautiful way of describing this energy. Sunstone, number 44. Protection. In the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered. And I think we probably started off last week's readings and what have you talking about the full moon and the energies of this Lionsgate portal, really asking us to be our unique self, authenticity, being unique, remembering we are unique, remembering we have our own story, our own journey, and it is unique to us. So in the uniqueness of who you are lives a world yet to be discovered, finding that passion that drives the desire for your success now, for you to be able to go through that beautiful portal. Yes, I can do this. Yes, it's my turn. And we've got number 44. So 444, Wildflowers. When you allow yourself to imagine wildly, worlds of worlds are created. Beautiful card. Beautiful for the week ahead. Beautiful way in which it's really capturing the energy. And then, of course, the clear quartz, number 5, about transformation, change. 444, and we have a 5. And the embrace of the shadows is gently lifting light is needed now to nourish you. Right, let's read Sunstone, number 40. Keywords are opportunities and unexpected luck and fame. Where's my sunstone? There it is. Beautiful sunstone. So you might want to hold a sunstone this week. This sunstone came all the way from Tuscany, from Italy. So sunstone is a stone of success that shows you talents that are unique to you. There, your uniqueness. Beautiful. Where was it? Yes, uniqueness in sunstone. Draws good luck and increases your opportunities. Additionally, it stimulates leadership qualities, unlocking your ability to dance to the beat of your own drum. The lesson here is that when you are true to yourself, success, fame, and wealth naturally follow. Your greatest asset is that no one else on this planet is like you. You can do the same things as someone else in the exact same way, and still the outcomes will be different because the people are different. So likewise, you can be the most talented person in the room, but someone who is willing to look silly if it means standing out more might likely be more noticed. Successful people stand out from the crowd. You are likely receiving this card because you're seeking recognition in some way, such as putting yourself up for promotion, looking for ways to increase customers, or you're ready to start dating. Don't get lost in the stream of familiarity by doing what everyone else is doing. Play close attention to those little details that set you apart and put them on display. Others will find those quirks to be endearing, intriguing, useful, or downright entertaining. Doesn't really matter as long as it leads you to the right opportunities. How magical! And that's on page 139, finishing, which goes down to a 4. So 4 is very prevalent for you right now. So 444, you might see a lot of it. Think about what 4s mean. It is very much guided by source, very much protected. Number 44. Keywords, wildflowers, taking up space, expansion, and blooming. And it's interesting, we just had Lamass yesterday, and this is the second bloom of summer. Then that's it. This is the last moment that nature is going to have that growth, and the flowers are at their height, and there's nothing more now. Okay, so there's no shortage of wildflowers to draw inspiration from. They come in every shape, color, and size, and blow in every direction, radiating expansive energy and blooming in every space they can fill. Your beauty and creativity are expansive as a wild meadow, and you have drawn this card to signal it's time to take up more space. Open your mind, let your ideas soar. You may do nothing with them, but just give yourself room to imagine what is possible. Is enough to nourish your soul and stimulate your awakening. This card alludes to a wonderful period of healing and blossoming, a time when all things begin to feel possible and you feel alive with vitality. You may find yourself in any special fertile time, birthing fresh things into the world, a welcome sign for a new baby, engagement, or the stirrings of a different project. Wildflowers encourages you to romanticize your life, bringing a nurturing, sensual quality to otherwise boring and mundane things. Buy yourself flowers, perfume your home, or use whole Sunday for all-day self-care. Celebrate the abundance all around you and look for ways to invite more beauty into your world. Mama Earth is an excellent place to start for inspiration. And look at me. This morning I got the sort of message, go to the wildflowers, go to the sunflowers, you know, and I did. Beautiful sunflowers. Beautiful. So yeah, Mother Earth is calling you. Definitely. And then we have number 5. Clear quartz is known as the master healer in the mineral kingdom, and for good reason, as it has the ability to focus and direct energy, not just in the spiritual sense, but scientifically as well. It's used every day in technology worldwide, from microchips and laser beams to microphones and radios. All the incredible gifts of amplification, clarity, and focus are available to you and will help you to bring light to your own talents and higher states of being. So here we are, plenty. This is your awakening time. This is about changing your methods and going forward in a new way. Being enlightened. Crystals are attracting to those who need them the most. You have attracted the clear quartz card to encourage you to bring more light into your world in the form of positive energy. This card will guide you, put you on your rose-tinted glasses and view the world with optimism and love. Speak positive affirmations, openly give compliments, go out of your way to experience joy and visualize positive energy swirling all around you. You are in need of more harmony in your life, and this card is your sign to do all you can do to lift your vibration. It's important to acknowledge your shadows, but be careful about getting stuck in the wonderful wounded healer archetype. Healing serves no purpose if you do not come back to the light to enjoy life with the higher level of consciousness. So that is beautiful. I mean, I feel very strongly, you know, open up your arms, wildflowers. Let that energy in. Let that creative energy forward. Let it come through for you. You have a lot to be thankful for. There's plentiful. And it's your soul retrieval right now. It's coming back to you to say, right, let's go. We're ready. Let's move this, you know. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to get... No, I'm not. Can I do them last? I think I'll do my magic cards last. Let's ask the tarot. Let's go to the Witch's Garden. And again, I've been very much straight away this came out. Our beautiful Page of Pentacles. Look at our lovely little Page of Pentacles holding on to that pentacle. I'm here. I'm stable. I'm grounded. I'm ready. Yes. Okay. I feel like he almost wants to put the coin in the slot to let the music play. I just felt like it jumped straight out from the pack and wanted us to have a look. And, you know, it's also almost very peaceful as well. And you can see here all the books open. You've got the knowledge. You've got the tools. You've got everything you need now, I'm hearing. You are ready to go forward. And let's see what the guidance is with that then. Okay, guidance for this week with the Page of Pentacles coming out so quickly. What is the guidance for this week for us, please? As we embrace our uniqueness. Yes. As we gently allow this light to return to us now. We've done our releasing. We've done our healing. We've done our work. Now we are ready. Now we are ready. Okay. Ace of Cups. How beautiful. I just said now we are ready and I get the Ace of Cups. Anything else, please? Last time. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Three of Cups. Celebration. Being with friends. Being with like-minded people. Okay. So, yeah, it's time to recognize that we are making those connections. If you have come across me, it's because you are ready. You're ready to receive more information. You're ready to be guided. You're opening yourself up. And then somebody else might take your attention, and then something else might come along and you'll start to work with the energy in that way. It's so beautiful. We've got this beautiful Ace of Cups. Look at this. Okay, your cup is overflowing and you're getting a beautiful gift. You know, and it's divinely guided to you. It's being brought to you by a raven, and it's going to plop it in the cup and it's going to overflow your cup. And it could be finances. Absolutely. We've also got the Eight of Pentacles, something that you have really been working on, learning about, cultivating. That's why we had this Page of Pentacles with all the books open and what have you. We have got here our 10 of Pentacles, happy ever after. Beautiful, you know. And it came out on top of the Wildflowers. I did see it in the reverse, so we will look into this. And then we've got two more. And both of them are in that reversal, but we'll have a little look at them. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So a lot of pentacles here, you know, stability, grounding. What is it that you've got to work on? What is, you know, we don't want scarcity anymore. You know, we've got abundance coming in. Okay, and let us have a little read of these three because they were in that reversal. But our first one that came out was our beautiful Page of Pentacles. Pentacles. Here's a season of winter, slow and steady is her pace, pleasure ripples across her face. Books are magic, their pages glow, knowledge is what helps you grow. So it's about the learning. Looking carefully into what fascinates you, return to school or study. The answers are inside of you. That piece, remember I said? Follow your heart, the answers are inside of you. Cherish those things you love with your attention. Everything is possible. So passion drives a desire for success, and only love can sustain that persistence. So definitely the answers are inside of you. That soul retrieval, you're bringing it back. All right, you will learn this. Then we had the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is about the root of the power of water, the flow, going with the flow. And we had that sort of go with the flow, let the plenty come, go with the flow. Okay, a raven descends upon the cup like an angel touching ground for the first time. It carries the gift of a pentacle. The offering is a reminder of real things unfolding in life due to emotional solvency. The raven reflects the shapeshifter within. It carries the shadow side of emotion and challenging feelings to be integrated rather than be repressed. So there's your clear quartz for that very reason. This action guarantees flow. The secret of the Ace of Cups is how emotional vibration attracts like-minded energy. There's your like-minded energy. Okay, myself, other people, like-minded people, groups, friends, whatever's coming across your path now. Like attracts like. This is why dark and sticky emotions that are integrated do not attract more of the same. So dragonflies and fish are drawn to the cup like moths to a flame. Spontaneous intensity attracts and amplifies energy. Lotus flower petals are open and receptive. The sacred lotus roots deep into subterranean mud, silt and sand, while the flower opens to sunlight and inspiration from above. So the Ace of Cups is the seed of all cup cards. It pours forth the story of the heart time and time again. So an open heart with emotions flowing is your guidance for this week. All right. Unbounded love, beautiful beginning of affection. A fresh, artful approach of life, splendid feelings, heart opening, new opportunity. Okay. So let this be your guidance for this week as we go towards that beautiful portal. Okay. Beautiful portal. We've also then got the Eight of Pentacles. Which is a safe space to work, delight in preparation, sharing gifts, techniques, taking pleasure in what you do, finding that passion. Okay? Passion drives a desire for success. That's what is going to be the guidance for this week. Make sure you do that. All right? Sharing those gifts with others, helping others, sharing your light, sharing your gift. That is what you'll be doing all this week for the portal. And it comes back to you. It's karma, isn't it? It comes back round. Let us go to the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is culmination, but we had a bit of reverse. So it could be harmony is possible, but it requires work this week. All right? Seeding chaos and discontent in those who are closest to you. So be very aware. What are the ties that bind you? Let's ask that question. What are the ties that bind? What are they? Ties that bind for the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for this week. We've got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands are the ties that bind. So we've got a lot of, where are we? There. Mercury and Sagittarius. The Eight of Wands is all about call and response, prayers in motion, everything put into the world counts, action in flight, results are soon to be revealed. So remember I said what you're putting out is your karma. You work on that, give to others, and that's what you need to do for this Ten of Pentacles this week. Okay, start putting a little bit more effort into out there, thinking about what you are doing from your heart. Follow the guidance, follow what's being given to you. The Knight of Swords was also in reverse. He is the warrior. So not thinking clearly, moving forward without a game plan. Stop to consider options before making any plans now. And also communicating with others can be something that you need to be considering this week as well. All right. So what action is required? Let's ask, what action is required for the Knight of Swords, please? What action is required for the Knight of Swords? Judgment. Judgment. Okay, so your communication this week is very important, and you have judgment, which is revolution. So ecstasy and accomplishment, rising up, life force, heeding the call this week. All right, that plan, wait until it comes, then you take your action. You're giving and receiving. You're going from the heart this week, very much so, because we've also got our Queen of Pentacles. Being obsessive about the house or the home, because it was in reverse. Creating problems where there are none. Attempting to control natural order and flow. So very important this week. Go with the flow. Let it guide you. Let the energy guide you. So how can I invoke beauty? How can I invoke beauty as a Queen of Pentacles? How can I write that reversal? How can I go with the flow? What is the guidance, please, for this week? Let's ask. What is the guidance for this week, please? How can we write that beauty? Invoke the beauty for the Queen of Pentacles this week. I only want one card, please, Spirit. One card for the Queen of Pentacles. One card. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. So moving with mindfulness and ease, that's how you can invoke your beauty. That's how you can get this right. The communication has to be right. Mindfulness this week, okay? Mindfulness. The struggles you face may be self-created. Connect to elements of earth and animals to ground into who you are. Being grounded. We started this reading. Being grounded, being balanced, being in harmony. Okay, so very clear indication from Spirit on that regard for you this week. Okay, now I just want to finalize with our beautiful magic. The magic that is wonderful. Okay, so we've got some beautiful guidance for this week. Well, we have three. Straight off, make the change. Make the change. You are being asked by Spirit. It's number 7, very clear. Make the change this week, because we got that 8-8 portal next weekend. All this week, work on this, okay? Don't doubt your worth. Don't. You are enough. You have come here. Remember what I said. You sit into yourself. We also have got, you can be your own knight. You do not need guidance on this. You have the knowledge, remember? You can do this yourself. And finally, be honest with yourself with the flower card after we talked about sunflowers and wildflowers. So, okay, be honest with yourself. The communication side of things, your communication to you. What are you saying? If you're coming from your heart, not your mind, remember, we don't want to be overthinking, all right, because we have plenty here, not scarcity, we have plenty. So we are being given this opportunity. So be honest with yourself this week. And really just go with the flow of the energy. That is what it is telling you. Very, very clearly. You are enough. You are where you need to be. You have got a lot of opportunity coming your way. You are ready to receive it. Things are working out for you. And it is about your soul calling you back. Soul saying to you, are you ready? Are you ready for this? Get the guidance. Be aware of it. I hope that makes sense to you. So that, my friend, before there's no light left at all, is it for today. Thank you so much for listening. I am blessed. If you have enjoyed this, please like, please share, please comment, and please subscribe. I love doing what I do. I'm blessed to be able to do it. I like my channel to keep going. So help me out. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.